Okay, guys, let's. It is recording. Here we go. Are you closing?
Oh, yeah. I need to look the other tab.
You what with your right eye? Math is making you emotional today. All right, guys, let's start filling in the top part here. What is the sine of 5 pi over 6? 1. Cosine of 4 pi over 3. Negative 1/2. Tangent of 7 pi over 6. Not negative because it's in the third part. There you go. All right, sine of 2 pi over 3. Oh. Holy cow. Okay. Cosine of 11 pi over 6. All right, tangent of 5 pi over 3. Sine of 3 pi over 4. Tangent of pi. 0. It's y over x, so 0 over 1 is 0.
Yeah.
All right, we did okay on the first page, right? Okay. Formulas. Cosine. They just laugh. Oh dear. Cosine of 2 theta. The first one we had was cosine squared minus sine.
I knew that.
I do not.
I didn't.
What?
It's the way cosine.
Yes, which is cosine squared theta. Yeah.
That's not so hard.
It's not bad, guys, and if you know the sum and difference, you can always derive it because it's cosine, cosine, minus sine, sine. From there, you could find others using your Pythagorean identities, but it's fine if you know one of them. Sine of 2 theta, there's only one formula for it. What is it? Which is 2 sine theta cosine theta. Okay.
Wait, if you have parens around this up. You did it.
All right. Formulas. Start reviewing them, okay? You need to know your formulas. What we're doing today, if you don't recognize the formulas, is hard. Because we're solving where you have to pick which formula you should use. So if you don't know them, it's hard to pick one. Alyssa.
It's gonna be a long day.
No. The day just started.
All right, guys. First step on this factor. You do not want to divide by sign, like divide the whole equation by sign, because you will lose answers. You will lose solutions, guys. We don't want to do that. Okay? Here, then, you can set each factor equal to 0. So this is really like... So, where does sine equal 0? So you could write it, since I said all solutions, you could write it a couple of ways. You could say 0 plus pi k. You could do 0 plus 2 pi k and pi plus 2 pi k. Those are the same. Okay. It said all solutions, right? And then where does tangent equal 1? Okay, where else?
5
Pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. So again, you could do each of those. Just do pi over 4 plus pi k, and that will cover all of them.
Then you just do plus.
Okay, Nate. Hold on, Nate.
Can you divide by square to get rid of it?
You will lose half of your answers. So if I had divided by sign, I would not have the 0 plus pi k. Like, you'd lose half of your answers.
Oh.
Can that just be pi k?
You can just say pi k.
So you just set sine x equal to 0?
Sine x.
Right, but I'm telling you, if you divide the variable away, right? If you divide everything by sign, you are losing solutions. You would have lost all of these answers. And I would not circle a 4 on this problem for you. I would circle the x.
Wait, really?
Probably. Well, 4, 3, x, you know, when you do the first time through. There's no, like, 2 or 1.
Yeah, but like, if you miss half the answer set, like, that's just an automatic 0.
No, but it's not an A or a B. You haven't mastered the concept. You're missing a key
You
step.
get 2. You missed half.
So, first time through the assessment, remember the math space is what gets you up to the 2s?
Oh,
We're
no, I
talking
meant the
first
individual
time.
problems.
Yeah. Yes.
Gotcha. It's early.
It's okay. Nate, does that make sense?
That's not a morning person. It's not really.
Okay, Jane, what was your question?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
to understand the lesson today, you need to know the formulas.
Well, I mean, I'll remind you of the formulas while we're going through it, but during the lesson, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I guess I need to. That realization.
Well,
It's really sad. All
there
right.
goes our learning experience.
All right, guys. When does sine equal negative 1/2?
7 pi over 6, 1 pi over 6.
Okay. We liked going back to this one, I think.
No.
No.
This one I actually got.
I'm really bad at adding fractions.
But I said all solutions. You didn't have to add.
Oh, yeah, that would have been nice to read. Yeah.
So, guys, it's just 7 pi over 18 plus 2 pi k over 3 and 11 pi over 18.
See, so when you don't write the instructions down, it's really
Yeah. Guys, the instructions are key.
Yeah.
Aiden?
Maybe you won't be able to.
It would say solve like 0 to 2 pi. And then you'd find the 6 answers in that window. Okay. Okay. Questions before we jump into this?
Can we take a break?
Nope.
5-minute break.
We got 20 minutes, 30,
No.
I
Yes.
know. Oh, no, that's the worst part.
Oh, dear.
I know, I feel stressed.
We take
I
I'm looking at English today.
Solving. It's more solving. Like, it's just all, like, everything being together. Can you recognize what to do?
Probably not, but let's see.
More solving.
I'd rather learn Morse code.
Oh, interesting.
That is so Yo. Write your name in it.
So, guys, it says all solutions. What does that mean you will have in your answer?
Plus K.
Or if we're in math space, plus N. IN.
Or
Whatever.
That's so much more.
I know.
That was so cool.
Are we supposed to know how to do these? Or?
It's so I'm teaching you.
Right. So like, give us a shot. We got it. Actually, no, I just look at it.
You can do it in your sleep. Piece of cake, right? All right, guys. Hopefully you've written it down. See a few people writing. Okay. Kind of hard to solve it when we have cosine and sine happening in the same problem. Okay, because it doesn't lend itself to factoring, anything like that. Yeah. We need to turn the sine squared into something with cosine because we can rewrite that without sine.
One minus.
Yes. So I'm going to leave the left side alone for now. 3 cosine x plus 3 equals 2. And then in parentheses, instead of sine squared, I'm going to write 1 minus cosine squared. Okay. Already? I've done one thing. Okay. No, this is solving an equation. It's not a proof. Yep. So it's not cosecant, so no. Yeah. And you don't want to change both of them because then they still won't match. So you need them to match. All right, so I would distribute. I'd have 2 minus 2 cosine squared.
Am I going to have to factor?
Yes.
No.
Factoring never goes away, guys.
I love factoring, but not like this.
You're solving an equation, a quadratic equation now. You need a 0 on one side. You want everything else on the other. So I'm going to bring the 2 and the 2 cosine squared over. So I've got 2 cosine squared x, and I'm going to write it in a better order. Plus 3 cosine of x, and then 3 minus 2, I have plus 1. Do we see it? Okay. And then you just factor it. That is correct.
You're really good.
We're not that right.
All right, guys. What does it factor into?
2 cosine x plus 1 cosine x plus 1. I know how to factor.
I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah?
how do you do that again?
So what if you had 2x squared plus 3x plus 1? How would you?
No, that's the problem I got with it.
Oh, so
you do that. You do like the multiplication and the.
you can do like what multiplies to 2 and adds up to 3. You can also guess and check since every number is prime and positive.
Oh no, I just do the thing where you multiply A and C terms.
Yeah.
Oh, it does work. But it also sucks.
All right, then you set each factor equal to 0.
It's like a standard factor thing just with the cosine.
Yeah, it is. So I want to know, when does cosine equal -1/2 and when does cosine equal -1?
Is it all solutions? And can't I just like
Oh, we gotta write it in the thingy.
not? Okay, well,
All right, guys, when does cosine equal -1/2? No. 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3.
Oh my god.
So 2 pi over 3 plus 2 pi k, 4 pi over 3 plus 2 pi k. And then the other one, when does cosine equal -1? Just at pi, right? Okay. Pi plus 2 pi k.
There's a lot of things.
Okay, but are we okay?
I know it.
Adam, good work with the glasses today.
I appreciate it.
this would be hard blind.
This would be hard blind, yeah.
You just like blur of just a wall of red.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot. It's taking up half my page actually.
We have 5. 5 examples.
5 examples. I'm gonna need like 5 specifically. this one, the next one's talking about Phil.
Okay, guys, let's try again.
So when does like know what your formula is?
Let me see. Let me guess your.
Right here.
Oh, great.
Well, you had to know the Pythagorean one in the last one.
Yeah, no, those are fine.
Yeah.
It's like the actual formula starts not really great. Oh look, speaking of that, it's right there.
That is.
Yep. Do you guys want to try it?
Sure. Yeah. Let's do the
Cosine of 2x. Go like that.
Remember this. Was cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Minus. Oh, you're right.
I'm not a huge fan of this, like.
And then you turn the sign into
You're thinking
Oh, you're not trying to say that.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'm assuming that it's going to be cosine of the other side.
That.
Or, wait, no,
just to find out for a fact, if I try to do more than 4, I'm just gonna.
Say that again.
If I try to do more than 4 FPs, I'm just gonna.
We don't want that.
I'm in 3 and we're.
That's enough.
Well, you know, I just don't do my homework. We're still afloat. I genuinely don't know how I'm doing better than someone. I don't understand. These people are like try-harding, and I'm over here just like I just show up. Like I don't understand what I'm doing.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Oh yeah, he definitely snapped at us. No. He snapped at he yelled at the other class. He didn't yell at us, but he warned us. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Because like yesterday, fifth period was a mess, and if y'all didn't do that, I was just thinking about it, and I was like, okay, so yeah, I'm like, okay, it's probably whatever. Like, just control your class.
I feel like if I take more than 4 though, it's gonna get.
oh, you're right. I didn't know it's just that.
Oh yeah.
And the little on the side stuff, like, I would want this, right? But then how do I get these?
Well, now you start with 2x squared, and then if the two numbers were negative 4 and negative 1, you have to write minus 4x minus 1x. And then,
Are those
then
numbers?
you group,
Are these numbers?
like your 2x squared and your 2's on the end would stay the same. And then in the middle, you'd write minus 4x minus 1x. Then you would group and factor by group.
Yeah.
You can't go from just picking the numbers to writing it when there's a leading conclusion.
Oh, would I put 2 here?
You would write
Wait, so
x squared, and then you pick negative 4 and negative x, and then plus 2.
Oh yeah, I've never done the grouping here.
Well, then what are you? Well, I don't know what
I did the Mr. Breezy way, which is, I don't know how to do it.
it's the grouping.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because if you're figuring out what multiplies to this and adds to that, that is how you do grouping.
Oh, because it's just like, yeah, if you tell us like this, like you don't. You said grouping was an option, but like,
Well, guess and check is an option, and that's how you go straight to the factors. But you can't. If you are thinking what multiplies to this and adds to this, you can't go straight to.
oh, okay. So how would I do it? How would I do it?
So the numbers you pick.
But so for grouping, what I have.
You picked -4. So it was this. All you did was rewrite this guy. So then you
Oh, wait, what's the plus? I'm sorry, it's the plus.
well, I'm not turning this into multiplication.
And I would take, would I take 2x out? And then times x minus 2. And then -1.
So those match, so that's
Oh, you just take this. Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do I do?
Could you keep that side from
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, do I
Wait, this is like,
Yeah.
we've gotten to the point where cosine x equals 2.
Yeah, does that ever happen?
No.
Okay, so just cross it out.
What?
That's 2x squared minus 5.
I'm not. That's just what was being asked of me for factoring. I'm not.
Wait, so let me do it -4.
Cosine x equals 2.
Yeah, does that ever happen? Does that ever happen? Like on your circle, does cosine ever equal 2?
No, yeah.
Okay, so just cross it out. Can I erase it?
You scared me. I was like,
Alright guys. So cosine 2x, that's a formula, right? What is it? Okay, if I don't want the version that has a sine squared in it because I need it to be just cosines,
what is that?
that's it. But did you get there by substituting? Yeah. It's 2 cosine squared x minus 1.
It's only 850.
Good. Turn sine squared. Yeah, that's what this is. It's
Oh my
just.
god, I got it. It's just like, no, I
It's just if you know it, you can go straight to that.
I'm
If you don't, okay, guys, too many conversations going on. So you did the sum of difference and then went there. Okay. You can get there that way, guys, but you do have to know some sort of formula to get there. Do substitutions if you don't know them right away until you get to it just having cosine in your equation. Then it is a matter of bringing the 5 cosine over. And then we are factoring. Oops, sorry, -1. I forgot my cosine. Okay. Just x, randomly. Alright, so then I'm looking at 2 cosine x minus 1 equals 0. Cosine x minus 2 equals 0. Guys, this one you get cosine x equals 2. Does cosine ever equal 2? Cool.
You know this is going to be 2x squared, right?
Alright, where does cosine equal 1/2? Good. And we're sticking with the all solutions on this one.
Okay, I like that idea. Just switch it with numbers and then you put it back in.
Yeah,
Rohit.
easy to see that way.
I just got a big check from factory.
Like,
Well, yes.
Is it working?
Okay, question on 2. We're gonna make it all the way to 5, guys.
Listen, morale is at an all-time low right now.
I need to actually go to 5, guys.
I don't know. I said math.
Finn?
It's not possible.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, that didn't give us any solutions, that part.
I'm actually going to fall through.
Somebody say that. Oh my god.
I didn't even do the homework. He gave us a like 15-slide slideshow. We had to read a different article for every single slide, which a video for certain slides. No.
All right, guys, try that one for me.
We are like we are spending a god amount of time on Soul. I don't know what he's doing.
Like, just hop on Khan Academy, watch 2 videos and you're set.
No, bro, because I have a whole slideshow I have to No, like each slideshow that I have to fill out.
Oh, I did like this. Like, it's just stuff that you don't use, so, like, you don't need it.
But I didn't read it. I don't need an answer because he says the exact same thing. And I'm just like, well, then what's the point of me doing it if I'm just gonna have an entire class on it? I see. Wait, so 1 minus. That's just weird. I'm gonna forget.
So like, I don't know. I feel like he's like,
What are you doing?
The sign is right. I'm done. Plus 2. You can't have that negative there.
I like it. It's kind of cool. Alright, so
Just take it out.
one is my name equals
Oh, like subtract
If I were to do a Pythagorean identity, I would get this, but that doesn't make any sense because 1 does not equal negative 1.
It's not saying that 1 equals negative 1.
Oh, like, these would cancel out, right?
Negative
Oh,
2.
never mind, that's fair, that's fair. We're gonna ignore that.
No.
We're gonna ignore that.
Okay, good.
Negative 2 times 1.
I took out minus sign. No. It's quadratic. Negative against
oh, but you don't do like 2 IK here, right?
Nope. Just 0 to 2.
No, there's no rare. Well, I guess there is. I don't mind. Wait.
Why? Wait, isn't it 1 in thing?
No. And it's just like somewhere in the spectrum. Oh, is this a fancy note?
You have no idea what you're doing? What's the first substitution you can do? What's the only substitution you can do? I mean, close.
I don't know.
Oh. It's already like a single section on that.
Well, you know, that's key. Alright guys, let's look at it. Are we ready or are we not ready? Not quite? Okay. You okay here?
Yeah.
You got it?
I think so.
Okay.
I got to like here.
And it's also solving for stereotypes. And go look at your signs.
Wait, I actually messed up.
I know that. I know that. I have it.
So I feel like you messed yourself up with your factoring in here. That being negative is not going well for you. Rewrite it all with I think you're struggling to factor this negatively.
Oh, I just took it out of it.
Oh yeah, I got something.
No, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
I just divide by negative and that's like the one.
I was gonna do the plus 3 whatever.
So this would be negative x minus 1 versus the negative.
Alright, good.
How do I know how many times well, this is not right? No, yeah, but like, oh, do I just keep going? Like, but what's the way to type? Because I know it's too high, so like, I do like,
There's no
right, but like, when we were back here, like, you said there was a way to check out, you know, like, oh, so this was one answer, and then this one, so it's still one answer. Oh, and would that include, let's say this is one answer, would you do, would that be 2 answers for me? Like, would you also have to?
I think you're overlooking this.
Actually, never mind, I just ended my own question.
Okay. Alright guys, cosine squared is really 1 minus sine squared, right? Plus sine, and I'm going to go ahead and bring over this 1. Okay, so I've got negative sine squared plus sine plus 2. I don't like factoring when the leading coefficient is negative. I just don't, so yeah, so make it not be negative. You can do that.
Because then I'll just be negative 1 equals 0, which is true. Just like I figured it out.
Yay! Do we get minus 2 plus 1? Okay, does sine of x ever equal negative, or I'm sorry, positive 2?
Oh.
Doesn't equal negative 2 either. And then where does sine equal negative 1? Should I have a k?
No, because you had 5.
Good, yay, you read your direction.
Yeah, learn what to say.
Alright. Are we getting better? What's happening? Why don't we have a what?
Only a 0 and 12.
I guess.
Oh, and we'll say also, no, let's go 0 to 2 pi on this one also.
Not all solutions.
Not all solutions, sorry. Changing my speech.
That's great.
It's a long time no see. on that problem, we don't put the K because it's not a general slash policy.
So 0 to 2 pi, you're still typing in 2 pi. So
But
why
does
would
the
we
K
say
only when it repeats? Oh, now I get it, now I get it. No, because I knew it was only the one answer, but like,
Because if I said plus 2 pi k, wouldn't I be going beyond 2 pi?
yeah, it would be 2 pi plus whatever you're doing, unless the answer was 0.
Yeah, but even then that wouldn't work if it's not split.
Oh, so it just wouldn't work. For this, I got x plus 2. How or sine of x minus. Where did I miss?
Well, this is a negative 2, right?
Are you listening?
Yeah.
So you need it to be a negative 2 times the positive 1 added to negative 1.
Wait, is this the double angle?
Wait, so multiply to negative 1 or add to the positive?
No. Multiply to negative 2, add to negative 1.
Wait, why negative 1?
That's a negative right there.
This?
No.
I'm just gonna assume.
Oh, this? Oh, I multiply to this and add to this. Oh. Really?
Oh, you that negative out front is easier.
So then I would...
But there's no leading coefficient.
Wait, for this one I would have multiplied the 1 and added it.
No, there's a leading coefficient now, but it's a different problem.
Oh. What do you do with the leading coefficient?
So the one you just had was x squared minus x minus 2. What is the coefficient?
1.
1. We're still multiplying those.
I'll multiply to negative 2 and add to negative 1. Yeah, that makes sense.
You putting that negative out in front completely messed
Oh,
you
no,
up with
no.
everything.
I was just stupid. Multiply to negative 2 add to negative 1. Yeah. I just saw it as I didn't realize. I should solve it from here, right? Okay.
That negative.
Okay, that's negative.
Are we done, guys, or not quite?
I actually do finish it. I never watched it. Oh, that is correct.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it does.
Either be like a really bad name
Wait, how is the late?
Yes.
It's a regular meeting now.
Regular, okay.
So once I get to multiply to negative 2 and add the 1, that would be negative 2. But what would I do? How to go to
Well, when there's no leading coefficient.
Oh, then why did I do that?
You can, I mean, you regroup, but when there's no leading coefficient.
How do I even regroup that?
So your two numbers were negative 2.
No.
Oh.
So you got it, yeah?
Oh, okay.
It's basically
Don't make it harder than it is.
Yeah.
what's that? So since there's only one solution for this,
I don't think I would.
It's just how many answers. Yeah.
because like this,
Yeah, but where are you getting the 1 times 2 from?
one answer times two answers. What's the next one? No, no,
No. Right. So we said we need 2 solutions.
two solutions.
Currently we have 1. So we
But not I still haven't even done them before. So now I multiply negative 2 and add to 1.
No, how do we find negative 2?
Add to negative 1.
That's 1.
Look at
How
the
would I
original
go?
when we added 4 and
This multiplies to negative 2.
That's your
Oh my fucking god, I'm
I mean,
stupid.
that's
I was literally asking that.
Yes, so your factors are...
That's why I was like, where are you getting the 2 more seconds?
Oh, I got the idea. I just added the max.
Oh, joy.
we got it.
You got there with your
Do I still keep the negative?
Oh, divide the negative away.
Oh, so it's not even there.
That negative is the bane of your existence right now, Finn. Alright guys, let's go through this one. What should your first step be? Silence. Multiply by 2. Because what do we see? That is sine of 2x, yes. Let me move it up a little.
Then you get the sine of x equals negative 5. What is that? 3 5. So you're going to divide by 2, and then you go to 5 and 4. And that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, this stage.
Oh, where I just said it's like.
recording.
Oh, we still need to find it. I'm not putting the K on. Are you guys what? I am recording.
We really do just make it Mr. Lake, when is your birthday?
You get with another 7
April
points for
27th.
trick notes.
Mr.
I didn't
Lake,
write this down.
it's just gonna be me as 5.
It is just going to be you as All right, guys. Did we get just 3 pi over 4, or is there another answer?
You have to add the 4
Yes.
pi over 4. Wait, April what?
27.
Great, in the calendar.
Okay, guys. Let's look. Okay, let's think about it. Remember last class when we had the coefficient on x? That changes the period, right? It happens twice by the time you go to 2 pi. So if there's one answer here, you're going to get 2 answers by the time you go all the way to 2 pi.
Oh my.
That's how you know it was good.
Yeah, so this is where you have to actually do the adding.
I really think that's really making it so wrong.
She
has one. Make it like public.
It is.
We need to get you an intro. We need to get you an outro. Like, we gotta get them monetized.
What? Sure? Okay. Take it.
So YouTube, honestly, you can teach better than like the Indian guys you'll run to whenever you don't.
Like, go to YouTube.
We gotta play outro first.
Okay, guys, are we all right on number 4? All right. Next one, you're gonna have to think just a little.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm good at that.
Okay.
I'm like that. Never mind.
I've written slides.
Oh, so that was it. I was like, that's a fun problem.
Yeah. So do something with it.
It's up for your interpretation.
Awesome.
Joy.
Sure.
That is so
Oh,
Mr. Lake, man, thank you.
you have 34. You can do that?
Look at me go, guys.
She's
We turned it into sign
basically Mr. Beast.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know. Don't know.
Oh, I see.
I am. Winging it. Okay, great.
Why aren't you wearing it right now? Why aren't you wearing it right now?
Can I just split? And aren't I back in square one? I'm gonna do this cosine through
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nike has like 5 shoes of the exact same. Okay, 5.
Oh my god. No, stop. I can't hear the super. Stop.
Oh, wait, is that all good? Just go get zero.
I do not know. You got it.
It's not all zero.
Huh?
It's not all zero.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I want to do that did it. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then you multiply
There's a few ways you can go about doing this.
Secant is
You have to show me something. Okay? Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm a recurring guest now. Is that correct? Seriously? And for this, it was the exact same as this. So it was 0 to 2. So do I just?
Yeah, you gotta
But you say I would write it out like if this were like 3 plus 2.
Is it all real time?
What's cool is like it actually makes sense. I now know how to do it.
Yay!
We have recruiting numbers.
Just found percent equals 0.
That will do.
This is not enough work.
It's so entertaining.
So, that's okay. It's good if you can, like, think that way. So.
That's the same answer. Wait, I could write that. Yes, I'm done.
Did you read directions too? Did you give me all
Yeah, I did,
solutions?
I did.
Okay.
Learning from my mistakes.
Progress.
I did like a really interesting way.
There are interesting ways and just like logical thinking ways to get there on this one that aren't super algebraic.
So I just took out 1 over x.
Do you have it equal to 0? Well, if you have like a fraction equal to 0, what's the only part of the fraction that has to equal 0 for it to be? Yeah.
So we use the practice.
You're not getting rid of it, but you're just saying that I only need to solve for the numerator.
Oh, so we don't even need that. I just did all this.
I will answer.
Wait, can I do more? Yes.
I posted extra practice on this, which is very helpful for your, like, I would do the
I'm
extra
sick of
practice.
wasting paper.
This is your last one, so. All solutions?
0 plus pi.
Which one? Yeah. All right, guys, let's look at this. There are lots of ways you can get there. One way is you could actually move the tangent over. Okay. Where on the circle is sine equal to tangent? Hello.
I don't think any of us did it that way.
It's okay.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Zero and pi. There, you're done. Like, you could have done that much work and been like, and x equals 0 plus pi k, and I'm done.
Yeah.
There are other ways to do this.
My brain.
Where on the unit circle does sine equal tangent?
Oh, I did this.
Another way to do it, which I think is how most of you did this. Did you turn tangent into sine over cosine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got to say
And then we found like a common denominator.
Yeah. So I'm bored.
For a fraction to equal 0, the only way that can happen is if the numerator equals 0. So I would look at just that part.
Back down to sine and each of them both equals 0.
We're not multiplying by cosine. We're not losing solutions here. We're just saying the only way a fraction can equal 0 is if the numerator equals 0. That's what I was saying earlier. Right? Like if I have x over 4 equals 0, the only way that happens is if the numerator is 0, right? Okay. Yes, Ethan. And doesn't sine equal 0 in the same place that cosine equals 1? Yeah.
Let's. I definitely have work to do, and I'm definitely like not doing
And we get, you could write 0 plus 2 pi k and pi plus 2 pi k. Or you could just write 0 plus pi k. Or even just pi k. That would be the same thing.
Zero for the very first one. How does when x equals 0? But sine 0 is 0 is
Oh, I have to do my AP lunch.
No, it's 0.
oh 0.
Sine is the y value.
It's not automatically just that one.
You could do 0 plus pi k, or you could say 0 plus 2 pi k and pi plus 2 pi k.
Oh, that sounds
But do you see how this one covers both of those?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd take either of those.
I don't know.
All right. Other questions, guys? Yeah, that's the end of your notes. Okay. All right. Let me make your math space available. I want to give you the rest of the time to work on that. I think I need to post second attempt for you on the last one, right? Give me 1 second here. Okay, it should be there for you now. Yeah. Look, I actually started writing it that way too. So yeah, you should get the same thing though. I don't know how you got that works. The signs, were you getting it from this? That'd be like cosine equals 1.
Yeah.
That's a cosine 0 empire.
Oh. Okay.
You did all the hard part, right?
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, I